I don't know what you.
Yeah, that was the unknown, I think.
All right. There we go.
Well, good evening and welcome to this meeting for Tuesday, August 6, 2024. If everybody could please stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, everybody, and thank you for coming out in this weather to join us. Miss Saxon will not be in attendance this evening because she's been slowly trying to make her way from the east side and she's been detoured repeatedly. So we've been suggested she just continues to make her way home and keep safe. So call to order.
Mr. Grigsby. Here. Mr. Haynes.
Here.
Mrs. McCarthy.
Here.
Mrs. Saxon. Mr. Vaca.
Here. Finalization of the agenda. Is there anything to add or remove?
The agenda is final as presented.
Thank you. I'll move into the superintendent treasurer's report.
What I would like to introduce, perhaps to the public, this is Hostetler, our Director of Human Resources, who is going to introduce our Director of Food Service, so that she can share with you some of the great things that transpired this last year.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. I am pleased to announce and welcome Leslie McKinney to the stage here this evening to give us an Aramark update, a food service update about what's happening. Leslie is a supervisor of food service with us and a proud parent of a student here as well. So Leslie, go.
So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Leslie and I'm food service director. This is my 3rd year and I still love my job. Next slide. These are just a few pictures of my staff that I'm very fortunate to have. I have the best team in the world, honestly. Everything I ask of them, they do for me and the kids, obviously. Next. So as we know, good nutrition has proven better grades, better attendance for our students. With that being said, we make sure that all of our menu items are USDA approved, meeting all their requirements. We did a survey with the students this past year, and I took a lot of what they had to say to heart. And not only following these, we took their recommendations in and grew our meals by 5% over last year. Some of those things are what you had for dinner tonight, the burger and the salad, along with these items here. You probably can't see them from your seats over there, but overnight oats are being added to the menu, smoothies with fresh fruit, a Thai chicken salad, a low-high pineapple bowl, and a few other items there, as you can see. Before the start of this year, we will have one person in each kitchen certified in what we call Allertrain at Aramark. This goes over all 14 allergens, cross-contact cleaning, symptoms, and reactions, and what to do if there is an allergic reaction. It is in the public school works, but this goes in further depth for them. And then on the last slide, ServSafe goes over temperatures and cleaning and washing your hands and sanitizing. And this summer we had 11 more people added to our list. So now we're 23 of 33 that are certified. And that's all I got there.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
Any questions?
I do.
Yeah.
The 10 that aren't certified, is that just like an ongoing process or?
Yeah, we
is it
just-
worth it?
It's a little costly to get it
Oh,
done,
okay.
so we're just kind of slowly getting them done as we go.
Okay,
The last 10 are cashiers,
got it.
so it's not.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Dinner tonight was amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm thrilled about the Thai chicken salad. I mean,
Yeah.
one of them Panera did away with it, so. I'm keeping it.
Okay.
Stopping in and.
Maybe next board
get us some
meeting,
Thai chicken
bring that up
salad.
for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie.
Hey Leslie, before you leave, to your question, not everybody has to be certified, correct? We're required to
No,
have so
It's
many.
one in each kitchen,
So,
so
Just
but
so
we're
you're
going
aware.
above and beyond, just.
right,
All right, thank you.
yeah, just so you're. All right,
That concludes the superintendent.
awesome. So announcements, is there any announcements this evening? Okay, here's an opportunity for hearing of the public. If you're in attendance this evening, and would like to address the Board of Education, approach the podium, please state your name and address.
Hi, my name is Vince Strapko. I live over on Clear Creek Drive, 34996. And there's a lot of rumors going around on social media, and I just wanted to put this out there, maybe kind of clear it up. Just wondering if you guys could touch base on LifeWise and what kind of role that they might have in the school system, or just debunk the myth that there is a Christian organization coming into the public school system. And also school busing. Is that going back to the way it was pre-last year? We're going back to the 1 year or 1 mile, or are we holding back at 2 miles?
Did you sign in so we can?
No, I'll sign.
Yeah, so what we'll do is we'll follow back with you. We'll have the right people call you about all three of those issues you have questions about. Transportation, I can tell you those routes haven't even gone out yet. But we will have the right people reach out to you and have a conversation, so you can make sure you sign in with your phone number.
Sure.
It's the ability to do that.
Right.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're very welcome. Anybody else this evening? Okay. Moving to the consent agenda, we have a number of agreements for your consideration under the educational report, which include. Oh, I'm sorry. That's all right. Go ahead, Jeff.
We can both read, I suppose. All right, I'll start where you were, under the education report, which include Suburban Health Consortium, Murray Ridge Center, Belfair, and Applewood Centers. This is the first reading for these items. The second reading and consideration for approval will be at the August 20th regular meeting.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. McCarthy. All right, we have one item under consideration for buildings and operations report. We have the declaration of impracticality for schools listed and other payment in lieu of transportation to the parent guardians of those schools. This concludes the buildings and operations report. And moving forward, I need to start bringing my glasses to these meetings.
Really exciting for it.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure if with my eyes or if it's smaller than usual. All right, human resources report, Mr. Haynes.
We have a number of items in human resources report. 21 certified staff contract adjustments, 1 NREA supplemental contract. This concludes the human resources report. And we have several items to consider under the human resources report. 1 non-represented staff support resignation, 1 certified staff resignation, 5 support staff resignations, 1 certified staff appointment, 1 certified staff leave replacement appointment, 2 non-represented support staff contracts, 1 extended days contract, 10 support staff appointments, 8 support staff substitute contracts, 1 support staff contract. Lastly, we have a resolution adopting the tentative agreement with the North Ridgeville Education Association. The effective dates of this agreement are July 1, 2024 through June 30th of 2027. I move to approve the human resources items in 1 reading.
Second.
Moved by Mr. Haynes, second by Mr. Bridgestreet. Any discussion?
Just want to clarify that the first human resources report was for our consent agenda, and the second was other board businesses, which is what we're voting on today.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Mr. Haynes,
Yes.
Mr. Grigsby,
Yes.
Mrs. McCarthy,
Yes,
Mrs. Saxon, and Mr. Vaca.
Yes. And we have some new hires this evening.
We do.
Very excited.
We have two new hires that I would like to introduce this evening. Lindsay Baxter is our first. She was on a prior agenda, but is able to join us this evening. So Lindsay, if you would join me up here. Lindsay is a school psych who comes to us from has some great experience in charter schools and also with Firelands counseling previous to that role. She was a graduate of Cleveland State. And she used the word advocate as her word to describe herself, which I think is a perfect definition of a school psych, right? So I thought that was outstanding. We are lucky to have her and we know that she's excited to be here as well. So welcome. Deanna Decker is our second. She was hired just this evening, so welcome. Our newest member of the North Bridgeville City Schools. She is joining us in rec as a 3-4 music teacher. I'm thrilled to have Deanna. We're very, very fortunate. She's been teaching music in the elementary schools in Southern Ohio for the last 3 years. We were fortunate that her husband got hired at Oberlin. And so they just recently relocated. I think the weekend that we interviewed her, she was moving into the area. And so we were very fortunate to have her. It was very nice. We give them a quick survey, so it's easy for us to introduce them to our community and to you and to their colleagues as well. And she just, she had mentioned how wonderful it was that she could just tell from our website and meeting with us throughout the process that, the arts are so important here to us. And we know that 3rd and 4th grade is just so important because we know that kids are, all taking music and going into, band and choir and things after that. So we are thrilled to have her in 3rd and 4th grade. She is an OU graduate and used creative is the word that she used to describe herself. So welcome, Deanna.
Welcome.
Thank you. What is recommended, the Board of Education adjourn this regular meeting.
Second.
Moved by Mr. McCarthy, second by Mr. Haynes. Roll call, please.
Mrs. McCarthy?
Yes.
Mr. Haynes?
Yes.
Mr. Grigsby? Yes. Mrs. Saxon and Mr. Vaca?
Yes.
Thank you.